does that even mean?
It's a
I've
good
never even
question.
heard of that.
You know, it's funny that you say that. I'll tell you a story, and then I'll get to what it means. So when I first went in to get processed, this is going back. So this is 14 years. So
Okay.
I'm much younger, I'm physically in shape. I'm fairly muscular at the time, tan, blue eyes. Um, and I go in with this card, and on the card is a 3x5 card that has my charge, for processing. And it says TRNS REG SEC. That's all they could fit on the card. And as they're, looking for everybody's gang tattoos and affiliations and cutting everybody's hair, and so I get pulled out of that circle, that line after I get off the bus for transport bus. This gentleman pulls me into his office and he says, "I've done this for decades and I've never seen this charge. What's the story?" So I start to tell him the story, and he goes, "I'm going to ask you one more time. Like, this is my jail, and while you're here with me, I want to know what the story is." Oh, okay. I said, "Well, you can look it up. I don't understand." And Jennifer, he thought that I was a Fed. He thought
Oh,
that I was coming into his jail under different pretenses. And he asked me three different times. Finally, he pulled up his computer, started looking and dialoguing, and he said, "You don't have any other charges. You've never had a charge. That's really peculiar to me." Literally grilling me while I'm in processing whether or not my charge was legitimate. He had never seen the charge. So when you say that, most people I've ever told the story to also echo that same sentiment. What the heck is that? Very, very, very simply put, in the state of Arizona in 2007, this is how far that goes back. There was a law on the books that said any security, and a security could be defined as a hamster, a watch, a car, anything that has monetary value that's exchanged. That's a security instrument. Any security over $99,000 needs to be registered with the state, i.e., pay taxes. And anything that is not registered is a mandatory class 4 felony.
wait. What?